All right. Hello. Um. Okay, that's weird. Probably only on my end. Check that quick. Let me check that quick. Hello, everybody. Oh no, it was on the stream too. All right. I'm a little thrown off here because I had to switch screen sides. So I think it'll be okay though. Green Desert. That's right. I briefly forgot the name. Oh, okay. Let's. I have no idea what music to listen to today. I'm pretty sure I had something open. I usually do. All right. So this is the TR editor as opposed to the base game one, so it's a bit different. Um, Main thing I want to do is actually I want to change the water type from 7 because I think I used 7 for something else recently, so I wanted it to look different. Not quite that. Let's see here. How about water 11? What's that? That doesn't really show up. Water 9? Oh. Yeah, I think that'll work. That's sufficiently weird. And visible. It's got a nice vibe going for it. Okay. Oh. Let's get these from, what you call it? Clipping with each other. That's no good. Alright, the other thing I want to do is replace these, in fact, with the marker for a random spawner. I haven't decided the type first. What would be good for this corner? Oh, hang on. I can't remember what I was wanting to play the other day. Music-wise. Light Factories is an easy go-to. Suppose that works. Yeah, I'll go with Light Factory for now. For this one, maybe Light Miscellaneous? I don't know. It's a little too out of the way for a turbo laser to be useful, but also maybe too accessible for something else. Just not sure. Perhaps I should just leave it blank. Or I could put a captured turbo laser here, though I don't know how useful that would actually be. Be a relatively short range like this, but I really should use capturable turbo lasers more often. I think people enjoy them. Now, where to put one is a good question. Perhaps right here. This might make for a good place for one. Maybe. Huh. Perhaps this would be better here, and this would be better here after all. Might make attacking easy, but I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. It's visibility with a ping, but it is a limited area, and this is not the kind of map where I would expect a player to find bombing runs necessary. Or, well, I guess if players want to like just over rely on bombing runs with this, go for it. I think it's kind of weak, but some feedback I got was saying this landing zone might have been too strong, so I'm gonna put it down to a 3. Alright. Couldn't save that. Beyond such, I'm not sure what else this map would need. Oh, excuse me. I suppose a capturable turbo laser here wouldn't be too bad. Might be interesting anyway. Let me click on this, get that list up. Here we go. But I don't know. So that's 4 capturables, or 5 actually. One back here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Let's go ahead and see the view object ranges. Okay, so that is cutting into that landing zone a bit more than I thought, but not a ton. I think right here will be okay. Oh, there. So we'll have its shots intercepted through shooting through here a bit, but I think that's okay. I think that'll be okay. Alright. It's a weird feeling getting finished earlier than expected. And not really having something to move on to here. I don't like this dead space, but there's not really anything I can do with it, so I guess it's just decoration. Which, you know, that's fine, I suppose. The lily pads and the red mushrooms over the green are rather pretty. I do like this color scheme going here. Well, I guess maybe that's it. So I guess I'll set the AI data and save. Yeah. Now, to work on next. So I guess that's the end of it. Gosh, I could have sworn there was something else, but I guess that could really be it. This has really changed a lot from the original concept for the map. Yes, it really has. Quite enormously, I guess. Well, no, well, yes and no. I always did plan the mushrooms to be here. The mushrooms being here was almost always part of the plan. The rest I did sort of make up as I went along. Hey Larry, just finished this map. Trying to think which one I wanted to work on next. Can at least see what Galidraan looks like, I guess. It was pretty rough last I checked. Okay, yeah. This is basically nothing. I had a loose idea for this map. Let me turn off fog. Oh, absolutely not. Not this. Still, yeah, I'm still looking for a planet name, actually. That part isn't finished. Probably something with, or a planet to use it for, planets to use it for, and a name for the map. Which don't have to be the same thing. Probably won't be the same thing. The name probably want to incorporate the word mushroom somehow. Maybe Mushroom Marsh. Mushroom Marsh. Yeah, I guess that could work. This is one possible layout for Galidraan, but I did have Loic, maybe. It would have to be planets that are in the mod. Maybe I will just name it Mushroom Marsh. I don't know if I'll keep this layout or not. Mushroom Marsh does sound good and simple, yeah. Oh, this is Galidraan, but it's a very old concept that I might not even go with. Because I was kind of thinking, turn that off. Oh, I got all these nature sets ready. Huh. Wow. One thing I was kind of thinking is basing this on like vaguely how I remember the eagle's nest being laid out in Where Eagles Dare, which is of course almost certainly wrong, but maybe starting here with the landing zone, path going in down in here in a courtyard, having this all elevated in a mountain rather than in a canyon of a mountain. Like have this on the top of a mountain Not sure how I'll do that, but I think it's possible. Some kind of path to the base here. Keep that aspect. A landing zone here. Keep that aspect. Have an infantry-only bridge connecting this area. Something, something here. Something, something here. Loose connection here. Kind of a chokehold, maybe. Then base stuff down here, I guess. Might actually make sense to just start from scratch for this one. Rather than relying on these mountains, like, inverse it. Perhaps. Or do something really crazy. Stick with me here a second. Let's see how this goes. Okay, now, min is 100. Oh, okay. That's weird. Leveling. Let's set this terrain to 100. Let's just make everything here 100 height. Just entirely 100. Everything within the playing area is going to be 100. Everything outside can be as tall as it likes. I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move here. Stick with me. Is that all of it? Make sure it's really flat. Not perfectly, but very flat. All right. Now I'm going to save. I'm going to go find the scavenger tool. I'm going to set to export height map. And I'm going to copy Galidraan into that. All right. Oh, now I need to go find that. Let me see if which screen this will actually stream to. Neither, because I switched my displays. Lovely. Oh, yeah. Is that this one? No, that is not this one. It's this one. Now you all get to see how chaotic my, actually, it's neither of them. Alright, here we go. You get to see how chaotic my setup is. And laugh. And, you know, MS Paint used to have like an inverse tool for colors. But I don't know if it does anymore. Which is kind of frustrating. Is that it? I swear MS Paint has fewer tools than it used to. That's frustrating. Alright, well, give me a second here. Okay. See if I can find an online editor that'll do it. I should really just get some kind of Photoshop of my own. All right. All right. That was actually pretty easy. Now, back to the map. All right, let me turn this off because you never want passability on for that nonsense. Height, I'm almost certainly going to regret this. But let's see how this goes. Let's save first. I got a funny feeling this is going to be a little messy. Okay, so let's load the height map and find Galidraan. That's interesting. I am still here, just multitasking. I'm working at ATAP for my mod, but still have the headset on. We'll go back and forth with screens. Yeah, that's how it goes. Hello, monitor 2 people. Huh. You know, inverted mountains don't look half bad. They don't quite look how I wanted either, but they're not terrible. Let's try 0, 1000. Exacerbate this. 1000, I said. Look at that. I wonder how this looks. It's like fog. The fog turned up. I would be curious. Oh, I turned the fog off. That's what, oh, this is the wrong color. Why would I do that color? Okay. All right, 1 second. Let's make the fog a little darker. Oh, that's almost perfect. Let's add that to custom colors and add that to the sky color as well. There we go. All right, let me save because I actually like this and pull up some other music. Here we go. Spooky music. Let's turn on clouds for this one. Oh man. I don't know if the clouds are big enough. How big is this map? It might need to be bigger. What did I say that was? 8 by 8? I think 9 might be the call. And then just have the mountains go on for quite a while. I want it to be so that when you look out over the sides, you just see mountains and then they lead off, they kind of fade off into nothingness. Any of you seen the movie Where Eagles Dare? Probably not. I thought I'd ask anyway. I'm gonna definitely go export that height map and blow it up. By which I mean make it larger. This resize 280. All right, now here's my pro gamer move. You ready? Load Galidraan XTR, and the map just became much bigger. Map properties at 9 instead of 8. Blizzard constant. Let's go ahead and make this a bit smaller. There we go. What's the next size up? Let me check quickly. I guess I could try going to 11. It goes to 11. 342. Let's try that. Three, 4, 2. Save. And now let's load that height map. Make this even bigger. And we're going to shrink in the bounds quite considerably for this, actually. Oh, I need to turn off the fog. I cannot see a dang thing. Oh no, the textures are messed up though. I didn't consider that. That's okay. They're just one texture for all of this, I believe. So, just start running them along here. No wonder it looked a little weird. Gonna run them along here. Cut this along here. All right. This chaos could probably be smoothed out a bit too. There we go. Let's run this along here. Here. It's nice that I got to reuse this, at the very least. I need to change these barriers though. What's probably good? 1600. Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. Let's go ahead and run this up and down here. This is a bit sloppy, but I think it's functioning. And let's see how convincing this is as a mountain. Ugh. Well, I definitely don't need this. Or what's the other one? This. Don't need that either. Let's find out which direction this is facing. Oh, okay. Defender markers can definitely come last. Let's see. Wait, no, this is the top. I'm psyching myself out. But I was pretty sure this was... the base. These are the out bases. Right, okay. Go ahead and reduce the amounts to 15. There we go. Alright. And height be 1000. All of this up here, I believe. There we go. There we go. Save. Okay, now I do want some kind of a dip here because of the infantry only path. What level can I set the water level at? 1000? I can. Perfect. So I don't need to worry about the water. Oh, unless I want the water to look like smoke. That would be kind of hard. So for now, I'm going to set the water to none. And just use it for that. So I'm going to have a bridge of some sort going over here. What is this, a 5-pop? Yeah, so this would be the starting one. This would be a big courtyard of some kind. Autosave. I don't actually remember what I want to do with this stuff. Half the time. Yeah, this nature skybox might make more sense as snow day. Alright, I'll save there for now. Let's move this out. So I want this to be a big castle. So in the middle is where I can put a lot of the fortress stuff. As well as here because it'll be quote-unquote dead space with the giant gap of the bridge back here. So let's start by just drawing a layout. And I do want a relatively clear path for this. It's going to look like a courtyard of sorts. This will definitely be clear because it is the base. I do want a clear path here, but I also want a big courtyard for a landing zone here. And then these will connect. This will be a little bit skinny. Might even be 2 paths, perhaps. Something like that, perhaps. Might have these elevated like this and this. Keep this one sort of taller than everything else. Or start with like this at like, let's say 0. This at 50. This at 40. And then the like these both increase here. Less certain about these, but I want to keep this space open. And definitely something connecting them like this. Maybe a water only crossing here. I don't know about this. I might put it, I don't know, behind a fortress thing here, so that it's not accessible from this side easily. I want something here, but I want to be perhaps water only crossing. And I suppose this could be an open space right in front of some kind of building decoration here, the castle maybe. Water crossing maybe, and then clear. Maybe clear here as well. It's actually not a bad idea. Connect them like this. Perhaps connection here. And then water. I still don't know what to do with this. Let's make this dark green. I guess this could be infantry only. Let's save there. It's one consideration for a layout. Theoretically, though, this does allow a connection too quickly on this side, so what might be better is to switch these two around. It is Ice Crown music. Let me hang on 1 second. Oh, it just ended. So this is one possibility. Actually, this might make more sense. Yeah, I think I like this idea more. I don't know what to do with this space. You know, maybe I shouldn't put the base outbases here, after all. They may be too much on the way, as it were. Respectfully. I do kind of like the idea of having this be another trench, as it were. Let's go for it. I can sort it out later. Cut this. Just want to do some veins and spikes down here. Make it look just as jagged. So this is going to be really sloppy, but what I'm going to do is when I'm ready, just draw a straight line and fill it in, and then it'll just be a sharp wall, which would normally be bad for hovering units, but all this is going to be like with an invisible water level pushing them up anyway. And this bridge will just be pipes going across the chasm. Go ahead and cut this around. Here. This probably looks fine. When it comes to the shape, it'll probably be like this, 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 and I will probably draw that in the MS Paint. I'm probably going to have to set these to make sure they're not above 1000 though. Last night, I watched the Street Fighter movie. It was actually kind of awesome. Terrible, but awesome. Obviously, M. Bison stole the show, but so did Zangief, honestly. Guile was pretty awful. Jean-Claude Van Damme speaking very broken English with like very hacked up delivery. Meanwhile, Raoul as M. Bison was just like so good in every scene. Chun-Li wasn't great either. But Zangief was just like not a great actor, but giving his 110% every scene, which made him very fun. Alright. I think. I wish we had some stone walls that were like more grayish than yellow. I think this might be one of those maps that I end up putting off again. Even though I have a much clearer direction this time around. There's a lot of stuff I still haven't figured out for it. Let's cut through here. This one's going to be a little weirder because I want it to be infantry only, which means I will need to somehow have the bridge there. There we go. Let's go with additive. Make some cuts. This isn't landing in a field, it's landing in spikes. That's the idea here. So let's go ahead and cut this through. There we go. Just lots of chaotic, jagged dips. Maybe I should play that one Renvar map from Battlefront while on top of the temple. See if I got any inspiration from that. It's been ages since I played that though. cutting through here. Oh no, that's a little too weird. That's okay. Cut through here. And let's go all through here. This is a weird part. So let's make it sharp. Now crush it down. Go ahead and crush it down on this side too. There we go. There we go. There. This is almost like a wall, which I don't want. This is too. There we go. And let's texture these so they at least look sort of on point. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to just stop here, but I also don't really feel like working this one. I have to call out the Hercule Hall. Dinner time. Happy mapping. See ya. I'm not sure how much longer I'll go myself. I might have to switch maps or just stop. I'm feeling a little stuck. Make the dip down here too. Let's just have these like two different side peaks of the mountain that get connected by bridges. How about that? I like that idea. And this can be like, I don't know, a lower courtyard, buildings. I'm almost thinking maybe Maybe I should start over and start with a height map that is just a mountain's peak. I don't know. I might experiment with it off stream. I think this is an okay size though. Nature settings might be a bit much. So let's actually, how does the storm look after all? You think it looks better white or blue? Should probably increase this to 240 at least. 2040 at least. I am admittedly a bit plagued by uncertainty on this one. Not quite sure what the right call is here. I think the layout idea I have is pretty decent, but I find myself thinking that it would just be easier to start with a brand new height map and then paint over it. Yeah, I think I might just do that next time. Apologies for anyone who's been watching, because I know this one was short, but I guess I did warn about that in the description, though I don't know if anyone reads those. Yeah, the other one I'll go with Mushroom Marsh. I still don't know what planets I want to plug it in for. I guess I can show it to you here, since it is, well, it was only like the first 7 minutes of the stream. But where was it? Oh yeah, let's rename it now. I can give it a more TR convention name, appropriate name later. Let's go with that. You know, despite the name, I'm not sure I really want it plugged in for swamp planets. I think it might be better for temperate planets, but that's me kind of thinking about how many problematic temperate planets we have. And temperate planets take up 5 slots, whereas swamps take up 4. And that's kind of part of the problem. Yeah. I'm not really sure what I will plug this in for. Or if I'll just leave it to fate and let people plug it in for things. Though I usually like to have at least one planet I have in, like, I like to think of as the planet for it. Even if it's a blank slate case. Like how Boggly Woods is Crackle. Or, no. I guess a lot of them are kind of interchangeable. Got little friends here. Oh, you know what I can do? I can adjust the passability. Make some walking spaces for these little guys. There we go. This can be impassable. There's no reason for things to be able to fly over this. I can just block this off guilt-free. There we go. There we go. It's out of bounds anyway. Alright, and make these impassable as well. That won't hurt. Slide around all these. Cut them around here. There we go. All right. That taken care of. Go grab some more of our Galidraan friends. No one said he added some colors, so they won't appear in the base game version of this, but maybe we can add some here. What color Galidraan is best? These would only be in the TR version, but they're pretty cute. Oh, maybe I could keep the blue ones up above, but put the other ones below? Or, yeah. I think just one per thing is probably enough. All right, now perhaps some other ones can be in the playing area itself. I don't know which color works best here. They're both a little bright. Maybe too bright for this map. I think I'll go with the red. Just scatter a couple reds out in the swamp itself. One, two, three. Actually, putting one in this corner would make sense because it's otherwise a dead space. There we go. That's odd. I thought Leo said he was gonna move these into their own category. I guess it's not a big deal. Oh yeah, those won't look good there at all. This is like the only courtyard there is. It's not even clear. Would these guys be fun flying around? I'm not sure. I'm gonna say no. Oops. I think that's enough wildlife. Alrighty. You know, I think I'm gonna call this done. So, I'm gonna go ahead and like set up everything, make it, put it in the, what you call it, so it can be applied as a map. Alright. Bit of a short one today. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. I think I might not, just because there'll be other stuff to focus on. think tomorrow, if I do even stream, or even if I do map, I'll do it off stream and just mess around with stuff that's probably not super fun to watch. Anyway, night Rayon. Anyone else lurking? I think there's a couple people. So that'll be that. Night.